Hello, I'm Sarah Thompson-Copsey and welcome to today's session for MBL seminars. Today we're going to be looking at dealing with insolvent tenants, the potential impact of insolvency and types of insolvency, and on landlords' remedies when it comes to dealing with tenant default, but not just on landlords' remedies. We're also going to be looking at the impact on the landlord in general. So today we're going to be looking at a number of different types of insolvency. In fact, actually, as you can see, one of them isn't an insolvency, but I popped it in because it feels like insolvency. So we're going to be looking at voluntary arrangement, administration, Part A1 moratoriums, of which I have to tell you there is no case law. So, and they're very, very similar to administration in their impact. So we'll deal with both of those together. Part 26A restructuring, which is actually not a form of insolvency because the tenant doesn't, and for our purposes, it's always the tenant who's insolvent here. The tenant doesn't actually have to be insolvent, but it's often linked in with insolvency, and it's often compared to voluntary arrangement. So I thought we'd pop it in anyway because there are a number of Part 26A restructuring cases out there, and they can have quite an impact on a landlord, so I thought worth looking at. And then we're going to look at compulsory insolvency. We're going to look at all of those through the lens of the impact of those types of insolvency or restructurings on the landlord's ability to recover rents going forward, and also on the landlord's remedies. And in particular, obviously, we're thinking about remedies to recover rent, but remedies in general. So we'll be looking at the impact on the landlord's ability to use a rent deposit, to use commercial rent arrears recovery, to pursue a subtenant for the sub-rent, bypassing the immediate tenant that's insolvent, on proceedings, including arrears proceedings, on guarantors, and on the landlord's ability to forfeit.